Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, also Gunner. How you all getting out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. What a couple of days it's been for the AFC, guys. I'm going to get into that shortly. I just want to thank everybody for your continued support to my channel, all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments since I started 3 years ago in 2018. I appreciate it, guys. Keep it up, guys. I'm pushing for monetization at the moment, so if you could watch my playlists, smash it out of the park for me. Just plug in a device and let it play. You know what I mean? I'll get there a little bit faster. I'm thinking the end of January, start of February, I'll be monetized. So things are going well. It's growing every day, but yeah, it would help me along a little bit if you could watch my playlists, smash it out of the ballpark. You know what I mean? All right. Of course, this is a preview of the game tomorrow, early morning kickoff, Leicester against Arsenal. A real six-pointer. It's going to be a huge game for the club. Let me just check something out there, guys. 2 seconds. But yeah, we'll see what happens, huh? It's a huge game coming up tomorrow. Of course, we're away to Leicester City in the league. We had an encouraging victory last time out in the Premier League. Yeah, of course, we won that Carabao Cup game against Leeds midweek. In the Premier League, we beat a decent enough Villa team, 3-1 at the Emirates. But this is going to be a completely different ball game against Leicester. Pardon the pun, guys. It's going to be a serious challenge. They have a very good team. Just adjusted the lighting there, guys, to make it easier for us. But they have a very good team, and it's going to be a real battle. It's not going to be easy at all against them, no doubt about it. Jamie Vardy, of course, he's looking for another Vardy party against us. He loves playing against Arsenal. It's going to be a tough match. There's no doubt about that. I see I have a viewer. Somebody is actually watching. So welcome along. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Yeah, welcome to the show. Let me know how you think it's going to go. They're watching. So welcome along. Let me know how you think it's going to go. It should be an interesting game. There's no doubt about it. It should be a tough enough match. I honestly think a draw, or I think Leicester are going to beat us. A lot of people underestimate the strength of Leicester. I'm not one of those people. I think it's going to be a very tough game. A very tough game. Hey Warren, how are you getting on, man? I got your messages just before I was coming on, so I'll be in contact about that later. I'll let you know. And don't worry, you're not letting anyone down, my friend. But we'll talk about it later. No problem. I was going to text you there, but I just came online, so I just do my stream, so I had to kind of put all my attention and focus into getting it off the ground. But yeah, if you haven't, guys, check out Warren's channel, Warren's Team Talk. Like his videos and subscribe to his channel. He uploads regularly with very good content. So do yourselves a favor and check out Warren's channel. Warren's score prediction for the game, he thinks it's going to be 2-1 to Leicester. I'll be honest, guys, I'm an optimist. I'm nothing but an optimist. I mean, I'm Irish. We were born optimistic. You know what I mean? But, man, I honestly have to agree with you. I have to agree with you, Warren. I think it's going to be a very tough game. I can see Leicester winning, without a doubt. I mean, they're deadly at home. They're devastating at home. And we haven't been the best. They're like Brighton, except that they score goals. They actually have a target man. They score goals from the midfield and the forwards. Brighton absolutely smashed us when we went to Brighton. We were lucky to get away with a draw. There'll be no such luck against Leicester. The chances they had, they'll finish. It's as simple as that. So I'm concerned about the game, I'll be honest. People are looking ahead to the 6 games we have in a row, the next 6 games. That's fair enough, but we should take it a game at a time. The threat is there for all to see. I mean, Vardy loves playing against Arsenal. They're going to put us under pressure. But the big dilemma at the moment, guys, is which formation is going to be. Is he going to go with a 4-4-2 like the last time out against Villa? Or is he going to go with a 4-2-3-1? You know what I mean? I honestly would play 4-4-2. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. 2 up front and 2 banks of 4 in front of the very impressive Aaron Ramsdale. I mean, one good thing for us is that our defence and our goalie are much better than last season. It all depends on what we can do in the midfield against them. I mean, I think playing the 4-2-3-1, two guys in centre mid, trying to hold the runs of Leicester, I think it's going to be difficult. How we handle Vardy remains to be seen. You know, I think. I also think, man, Brendan Rodgers. That's the name I was reaching for. I think Brendan Rodgers has a lot to prove. Simple as that. And we tried to get his number one player off him during the season. That didn't work out. I think he's going to have a point to prove against Arteta, and he wants to get him badly over the club. I mean, you can't see now that he hasn't got a kind of an agenda. In my opinion, he does. I think it's going to be a very hard game. Leicester are a serious outfit. Their league position belies the quality of the team. In the last 2 or 3 games, they've really got to run together. They absolutely demolished Manchester United, and they came from behind to win 4-2. That probably doesn't seem like much now when you consider that United are absolutely shocked at the moment. They're the worst they've been in a long time. So maybe that doesn't carry the weight it did when I saw the result, because United are brutal. But Leicester, they can only beat who's in front of them, and they've been smashing in the goals. So I think it's going to be a real challenge on Saturday. It is the early morning kickoff. I mean, like I said, I follow Warren. To be honest, I think Warren is correct. It is going to be very tough. It is going to be tough, guys. There's no doubt about that. I just want to big up a couple of YouTubers while I'm here. Of course, I already mentioned Warren and his channel, Warren's Team Talk. Subscribe to the man, guys, and click on the notifications so you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading a lot of quality content right now. Do yourselves a favor and check out Warren's channel. Drawn by Dre is another guy I'd like to mention, guys. Check out his channel, Drawn by Dre. He's roaring back into things now again, doing collabs and uploading good quality content all over the place. Subscribe to his channel, Drawn by Dre. Make sure you click on the notifications so you get notified every time he uploads. Another YouTuber I want to mention is the one, the only, the main man, Arsenal Alex. Check out his channel, subscribe to the man, click on the notifications so you get notified every time he does an upload. And don't forget to comment in the comment section below. He also has an Instagram account. It's Arsenal Alex and the number 1. So check that out, guys. Do yourselves a favor. I'm going to be doing a live collaboration at 6 p.m. my time, 9 a.m. in Australia. I think in the UK it's like 11 p.m. So I'm going to be doing a collaboration later with the Aussie Gooner. Come and check it out. We're going to be doing a preview for this match, for the Leicester Arsenal game. So come check that out. That's in a little under 5 hours. We're going to be collaborating together on my channel. So check that out, guys. Worth the watch. Trust me. It's going to be explosive. We're going to be discussing everything regarding the club too. So we're both looking forward to it. Just thought I'd plug that now. Also check out his channel, Aussie Gooner. Smash a like in his videos. Subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification. Get notified every time he uploads content. He's also on Instagram, Aussie Gooner. Check him out. All right. Another guy I would like to mention is Stapes. He's a channel with 2 of his buddies, the 3 Pointers TV. Check out their channel, like their videos, subscribe to the channel, and click on the notifications again, guys, that you get notified every time they upload content. They're uploading a lot of quality content right now. So do yourselves a favor and check it out. All right, without further ado, let's talk a little bit about the game. Tomorrow, of course, Leicester City versus Arsenal. A real 6-pointer for the club. We're away to Leicester in what's going to be a very tough task ahead. Who's Mikel Arteta going to start with? What is the team formation? I honestly, like I said, would go for a 4-4-2. The back four and the goalie picks itself. The midfield, yeah. Well, obviously, I would go with Sambi. I would go with Partey. I would play Saka and Smith Rowe. Up front, I would have Lacazette. I mean, it's hard kind of not to start with Lacazette and Aubameyang. I mean, Lacazette has been really fired up recently. He's been doing the business for the club. Aubameyang, it's hit or miss for me. I definitely want to play Nicolas Pepe anyway. I don't see the point in that. Maybe start Aubameyang and Lacazette. I would definitely start Lacazette. Later on, when it's not too late, when there's not 3 minutes to be played or any crap like that Arteta usually pulls, maybe after like an hour, the time, bring on Martinelli. I mean, he deserves a shot. He deserves a chance. He's hungry for goals. He's got pace to burn, an explosive player. He can really do the business for the club. That's the way we go about things. Of course, Mikel Arteta, you never know what's going to pop into his mind. All I know is that we need something out of the game, guys. It's as simple as that. Let me just look at the All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Once again, as is always the case here in Venezuela, connection problems with the internet. Say no more about it. Disastrous. Right, I'm looking forward to getting back to Europe and actually having a proper connection. Simple as. All right, let's crack on with it. Let me just check the Premier League table there and see what's going on. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. All right, let's see what's going on. Standings at the moment. Standings at the moment for Arsenal. We find ourselves in. Let me just remove that comment from the main man, Warren. All right. Arsenal find themselves currently in 10th position. 9 games played, won 4, drew 2, lost 3. Exactly the same as Leicester, would you believe? Leicester are 9th, Arsenal are 10th. We both have 14 points and we both have won 4, drawn 2, lost 3. Believe it or not. They're kind of been coming good though recently. They have been coming good in my opinion. They have scored 15, conceded 15, but they still have a better goal difference than Arsenal. We've scored 10, conceded 13. They've won their last 2 in a row. We have a win, a draw, a win. So they've won their last 2. Like I said, they've been coming on form. They've been coming on fire. They have a decent team. You'd have to fear them. I mean, anybody doesn't fear or respect them, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, guys. No doubt about it. James Maddison, of course, he's going to be well up for it against Arsenal. He's going to be really champing at the bit against us, guys. Our failed bid with James Maddison, it's going to be tough. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, we'll have to see how things go, you know. But that definitely is going to be a very tough game. Right. Let me try to do something here before I go absolutely mad. Alright, let me try to hook in here. Okay, I am back and live again. Right, guys. Serious technical difficulties going on here. I apologize. Completely out of my control, guys. I'll be honest. Yeah. Say no more about it. I'm flying back to Europe, luckily, in 10 days' time. So I'm looking forward to getting back to some proper Wi-Fi, some proper internet, and not the crap that I've been putting up with here for the last 5 months. So thank you to everybody for supporting my channel. Even though I've had all these technical difficulties. Sorry about that, guys. I appreciate your support. All right, let's just crack on with it. I see there's 3 people watching. Let me know who you think you're going to win tomorrow, what you think the result is going to be, and how you think Mikel Arteta is going to play. What team selection is he going to play? What formation, this, that, and the other. All the important things need to be answered tomorrow, yeah. It's make or break, to be honest, for the club tomorrow. That is going to be a seriously tough game. I don't care what anyone says, you know. I respect everyone's opinions, but tomorrow's going to be, it's going to be a real 6-pointer. It's a huge challenge. I mean, you can't deny that, guys. It's a massive challenge against Leicester. I'm all for confidence, you know, and believing in this, that, and the other, but it's going to be a very, very hard game. It's as simple as that. Man, tomorrow it's going to really, I mean, Mikel Arteta needs to be bang on the game there. We're heading to Leicester. We're facing Brendan Rodgers' side. They're an electrifying team at the moment, and they're incredible on the counter. They have incredible pace, strength, power, you name it, they have it. They have so many good players in the team. And of course, they have the man that loves to play against Arsenal, or kryptonite, Jamie Vardy. He's going to bully the defence. At least he's going to try to do it. We're going to have to be ready to counteract that. It's going to be an incredible game. They do have a better manager, of course. Their manager, Brendan Rodgers, is light years ahead of Mikel Arteta. He's on a different planet. So they have a better manager. They have a lethal forward. They have a fantastic midfielder, James Maddison. He's going to want to prove a point tomorrow. Brendan Rodgers is going to want to prove a point too. It all makes for a very interesting game. Warren's team talking with the comment. Trying to guess what formation Windy Miller will use against Leicester is like trying to pick the lottery numbers. Windy Miller. Is that what you're calling Arteta now? I'm sure it was Arteta was wrecking my Wi-Fi there. He doesn't like me talking about him. He doesn't like people talking about him. But Windy Miller, as they're calling him now. What about Benjamin? How do you think Benjamin is going to do? The player formerly known as Ben White, Benjamin. Do you think he's got something in his locker against Vardy? He's going to have to be well on his game against Vardy anyway. He's going to have to really get stuck in. But yeah, if he goes to ground and takes the ball, just come out like an animal with it and just play forward. I mean, you know what I mean? It's for this, guys. It's for that. Thank you to Warren for a comment, man. I appreciate it. You think Leicester were going to win the game 2-1? I think, to be honest, I'd take a point now. If somebody offered me a point now before the game, I'd settle for that. Just to get away with anything out of there. We could get a real battering. I mean, it could turn into something like that. I don't think it's going to be the kind of hammering that Manchester United took with Ole at the wheel, but I think it could get serious. You know what I mean? You'll have to see the way it works out. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. You can't kind of think about it like that. You can't kind of see, is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? It's dangerous. I mean, the game is going to be a hard one. I mean, we can't kind of take anything for granted. Absolutely not. It's going to be a war. You know what I mean? And they love to play against Arsenal. Vardy has a field day against the club. He loves it. Could you tell me something there, Warren, if you don't mind me asking, man? How is the actual, how is the live stream going? How is the feed going? Is it slow? Is it stalling? Or how is it looking? Because I'm actually using the neighbor's Wi-Fi. Not ours, just giving up the ghost. So let me know how it looks. Is the quality of the stream good, or is it absolutely brutal? Please let me know that, Warren, because I appreciate it, man. I just want to know what it looks like on the screen, you know. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. A little bit of a sneeze there. But let me know how the stream is going, how it looks. Is it running or is it running bad? It's just something I need to know, you know. But thanks for that, Warren. I appreciate it. All right, guys. What a game it's going to be tomorrow. Ben White might not play. Apparently, he has got a stomach bug. Apparently, there's been ripping through the whole club. Oi. Well, if Ben White doesn't play, I honestly think that will weaken the defence, regardless of what you or I think of him, Warren. I think he's a good option in the centre of defence alongside Gabriel. I think he's playing okay. I think he's the best we got alongside Gabriel. Unfortunately, I say that, but I don't think we have another player as good as him. So if he's not going to play, that would be a real blow to the team. Regardless of what I think of him personally, he's been doing all right for the club. It's going to be a tough game against them. And they have a fantastic midfield. And they have real power. They're quick and they're strong, and they play with a lot of positive aggression. I'm doing a live stream later, guys. Like I said, myself and the Aussie Gooner are doing a collab, and we're going to be talking about this very game. He's also going to be telling me a little bit about his channel, what he does, what he likes, not likes about the club. Is he Arteta in? Is he Arteta out? We're going to discuss everything regarding Arsenal Football Club. And, of course, this huge game away to Leicester tomorrow at the King Power Stadium. Unfortunate for us, really, because Leicester haven't been in the best form. But the last 2 weeks, they've really been getting it together. And they're banging in the goals. They absolutely trashed Manchester United. That probably isn't saying much, no, guys, considering that everybody's trashing them at the moment. But they're a team with goals in them. They can score goals. There's Arsenal on our team that can score a lot of goals. Yeah, we had a couple of wins there recently, but that's not the norm for us. It's going to be a very, very, very interesting game. Thank you to Warren for that comment. I appreciate it, and thank you for tuning in. Arteta's getting his excuses in. Comment up there from Warren, guys. Arteta's getting his excuses in now in case we get mauled. Yeah, I think he is. Let me know the quality of the stream, Warren. How is the quality of the stream? Is it watchable or is it touch and go? Let me know how it looks, yeah. I just want to know what the quality of the stream is like. Thanks, I appreciate it. Back to this. Okay, guys. Yeah, massive game tomorrow, guys. Absolutely enormous match ahead for Arsenal. It's going to be a real 6-pointer. Leicester are currently 9th in the table on 14 points. Arsenal are 10th on 14 points. They have a better goal difference than us. That's why they're ahead of us. Exactly the same. And Leicester, exactly the same results. 1-4, lost 2-3, are both on 14 points. They're in 9th, we're in 10th. We need to win this game. It's as simple as that. The team needs to go all out to try to get to 3 points. It would be a massive boost for the club going into the current run of games if we can beat Leicester. Arteta needs to prepare the team completely for this. That's something he's really not good at. But it is what it is. Warren made it's fine. I'm glad to hear that because I'm using the crap Wi-Fi. Thank you, Warren, for the feedback, man. Dr. I was just going to call him Dr. Dre. He's definitely not Dr. Dre anyway. I was just going to call you Dr. Dre. I can call you that if you like. Drawn by Dre, just tune in, guys. Hey, mate, at work, but keep up the context. I will. He's going to watch the stream later. Yeah, if you have trouble sleeping later, just put it on. You'll fall asleep, no problem. Honestly, it is okay, way better than Arteta's management. Thank you for that, Warren. I appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback. Trod by Dre, come on, you Gunners. I predict a 2-2 draw. I would take a draw now. I'd bite the hand off you for a draw. I mean, if someone said to me, we get a draw out of the game, I'd take a point. I would take a point all day long. At least it's something, you know what I mean? Avoid the defeat. I would take a point right now, right here, not even play the game. Warren's team talk, hey, drawn by Dre. Just going to put up this channel there, guys. If you haven't already, check out this man's channel. It's drawn by Dre, exactly what you see at the screen. He does a possession-based podcast once a week with friends of his. And he's an Arsenal fan through and through. He knows his football. He knows what's going on at the club, guys. He doesn't need to be told what time it is. He knows what time it is. So I've guested on his possession-based podcast a couple of times. I've enjoyed it. He was at the game recently, the Carabao Cup game against Leeds United at the Emirates. He did a vlog at the game, so check that out on his channel. Like I said, smash the like on his video, guys. Subscribe to his channel. And don't forget to click the notifications so that you get notified every time Drawn by Dre uploads some content. Do yourselves a favour, guys. He's 100% Arsenal. He's a diehard gooner. Check out his channel, do the man a favour. He deserves that at least, you know. I'm heading back to Europe in 10 days, Dre. So back into the fire. Out of the frying pan into the fire, as they say in the business. All right. Warren's team talk, hey, Drawn by Dre. You see, I bring people together, guys, as you can see. I build friendships, long-lasting friendships among gunners, among gooners. You know what I mean? That's why I'm the old school gunner. Look at that, like. Look how clean that is. Look at this here. OXG on one side, 2018 on the other, guys. That's when I started my channel. Well, that's the way I roll. I got it going on big time. All right, I am the OSG. Full of confidence, bags of confidence. I'm Irish. We've never been lacking a bit of confidence, guys. All right. Just drinking a bit of agua. It's very hot over here, lads. You know, it's October and it's like 25 degrees at least. Fresh humidity. So I'm doing my business. I'm doing my thing. Taking on plenty of fluids before I get heat stroke again. All right. See what's going on. Okay. Thank you to John by Jay dropping in. I appreciate it. Thank you to Warren also. I'm going to wrap it up shortly, guys, unless it gets a little burst there and a lot of people tune in. But let's keep going for a while and see what happens. Like I said, Leicester are in 9th currently. Arsenal are in 10th. Both on 14 points. We've exactly the same with the games. We both have played 9, won 4, drawn 2, lost 3. Crazy, right? And the game against Villa we played, that we won 3-1 before that game, we had exactly the same as them too. It's kind of where we're down kind of in the mire with a load of teams on the same points. United as well are on 14 points in 7th place. Leicester on 14 points in 9th. Arsenal on 14 points in 10th. It's just the goal difference is separating us, you know. We have an awful goal difference, of course. It improved a little bit recently, but still there's a lot to do, you know. A lot to do, guys. Tomorrow's game, like Trey said, he thinks it'll be 2-2. I would take a 2-2 draw all day long. You know what I mean? Not play the game, just agree to the point, and that's it. Warren again in with a comment. Let's see what the main man has to say, the real old school gunner. I would like to say I am the godfather of the Arsenal YouTuber, but I don't think I could pull that one off. Well, you're definitely more of a Don than a Robbie. You know what I mean? Because you haven't acted like a rat and a coward towards me and Dre and other YouTubers. You haven't slit our throats. You know what I mean? He slit a few people's throats. You haven't slit ours. So I think you are, yeah. You're a man with more character than him anyway. You have much more character than him. So say what you want about it. I shoot from the lip. Sue me. You know what I mean? All right. So Warren's team talk. I would like to say I'm the godfather of you. Like I said, man, you're more of a Don than another person who calls himself the Don. You know what I mean? That's all there is about it. Anyone has a problem with what I'm saying? Come talk to me about it. Step into my office. You know what I mean? All day long, guys. All day long. I'll be ready on my worst days. All right. So let's see. I tell you, if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Leicester. 3-1, £100. Say no more about it, guys. Put down the old euros. €100 on Leicester to do the business. You'd have to be well up for it, well up for it. It's as simple as that. It's going to be a tough one, no doubt about it. Anyone that thinks otherwise, lads. Like Dre said, man, he thinks it's going to be a score draw. He would take that. I'd take it too all day long. Take the point and be done with it and look ahead to the next games. Obviously, we're going to take 3 points against United. That won't be a problem. Everyone is picking up 3 points against them, though. Warren's Team Talk. Thanks, buddy. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, too. And like I said, guys, check out the man's channel, Warren's Team Talk. Click on the like, guys. Smash the subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notifications. And you will go get notified every time we upload some content. He's uploading a lot of quality content at the moment. He's doing previews, reviews, watch-alongs. We are collaborating also. We have this collaboration in place where we do the football score center, Saturday score center. We do like watch-alongs on the games, and we tell you all the results as they're coming in. Yeah, we have our own score center going on. So worth checking out, and check out his channel. Of course, check out my channel, arguably the greatest Arsenal YouTube channel there is. Without any doubt. We're on Steam Talk. Any negative comments, take them into your office and have a conversation with them about my tools. Yes, the tools of the trade. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. You know what I mean? I'm packing heat, lads. I'm not going to joke. Like, look at that there. That is the real deal. All thriller, no filler. Now look at this part. Incredible. Look past the tattoos is just incredible. Look at that there. Animal. Look at that. Pure baby fat. I swear to God, anybody watching my stream, you need some patience with the crap I come up with. Anyway, say no more about it, guys. Let's see what's happening here. Oh yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, guys, it is what it is, It is what it is. We'll set it up for the big bang. Massive game tomorrow against Leicester. We'll have to see how that goes. It's hard to say really which way it's going to go. You know what I mean? If I was a betting man, I'd put my money on Leicester, and it hurts me to say that, but I know what Arteta's like in these games, and he just bottles it every single time. Also, if we're losing in halftime, I never remember a game. I don't know if Warren can remember a game, but I can never remember a game of football where we actually turned it around from a losing position at halftime to a winning position. I can never remember Arteta actually doing that. Maybe Warren can remember a time we did that in a game, but I honestly can't. He's just not up for it, Arteta just can't do that. It's just not in his repertoire. Obviously, he's a football player, and a very bad one back in the day. An Everton player, not really an Arsenal player, with all due respects to Everton. But he's an Everton player, and he's not a manager. He's a footballer, so-called. He's not a good manager, guys. So for him to be back doing his thing, you'd have to wonder, You really would. I don't put much faith in him, to be honest. I don't put much store in him. But we'll see the way it goes. It is what it is, It is what it is. But we just have to see the way that works out. It could go either way tomorrow. I mean, you couldn't really kind of count against Leicester winning. They're at home. They're playing well. And they know how to get amongst us. We scored a couple of goals recently, but against him, it's going to be a completely different proposition for the team. We could really end up getting mauled in that game if we're not careful. We need to keep it tight at the back. We need the midfield to be solid and to help out the defence. And we need to stay compact. And I would actually press. I would press Leicester from the front and try to force some mistakes. If you saw the mistake, the press from Eddie Nketiah against Leeds in the Carabao Cup in midweek at the Emirates, he executed the press perfectly. The defence made their mistakes and he was able to get in for the goal. We need to do a press like that. Playing on the counter is all well and good, but we need to press them from the front. And we need to remain compact, and we need to be ready for the counter. They're a dangerous team. I mean, they have serious firepower. Like I said, if Leicester's midfield get on top, You're going to lose. It's as simple as that. Warren in with the comment, guys. Let's put that up there on the screen. If I can. Right, let's just give it a second there. Try to pop that one up, yeah. Warren's team talking with the comment. Thanks a lot for tuning in, Warren. I appreciate it anyway. I can't say I remember him turning a game around. Not me either. I can actually never remember Arteta turning a game around. Could well be at halftime, guys, that we're down to Leicester. At any point in the game we find ourselves down against them. I honestly can't see him having the wherewithal to make the changes to turn the game around. And that's what a real manager has to have. Of course, Arteta is not a real manager, of course. He's just a former player that somehow fluked his way into the job, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at United. I don't want to harp on about Man United, guys. This is an Arsenal channel, but I really feel for United fans at the moment. I know they're arrogant. I know they can be ignorant, but I actually feel for the United fans at the moment because of what's happening at the club. For me, the connection between Arsenal and United is strong, even though we're great rivals going down through the years, the time of Vieira and Petit, the Arsenal Invincibles, United winning everything, Ferguson on top, Wenger winning titles against them. Massive rivalry between us and them back in the day. But now we're in the same situation. We're both languishing mid-table, struggling. We both have former players that are very bad managers at the club. The Devils United had just joined in. Let me just put it up on screen. Hello there. How are you getting on? Welcome along to the live stream. It's going slow at the moment, but I'm keeping with it. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't, guys, check out the YouTube channel, Devils United. Like their videos, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notifications that you get notified every time they upload. They're uploading a lot of quality content right now. So maybe one time they might have me guest on the show. I'll come on. You know what I mean? If you have an Arsenal fan on, I'll come on, talk football. Simple as that. But check out the channel. Make sure when you subscribe to the Devils United that you turn on the notifications, that you get notified every time they upload content. They're uploading a lot of top quality content right now, and you want to be able to avail of that, guys. Be notified when it comes up. You know what I mean? Simple as that. United actually have a very, very tough game. I think they're away to Spurs. I don't think it's at Old Trafford. I think it's at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. There's no trophies there anyway, so I wouldn't be too intimidated by that stadium. They don't have any trophies at the Spurs Stadium. But it's not like the Emirates. We got trophies all over the gaff. Spurs have no trophies. But yeah, that's going to be a tough game for United. But like I said, I can see similarities between us and them. They have a former player. We have a former player. Okay, their former player was a lot better than our former player. Solskjaer was a very good player. A brilliant forward. But as a manager, he's not got what it takes, unfortunately. But they have Solskjaer, we have Arteta. They have Glazer, we have Kroenke. The similarities for me are just they have a manager in charge that's not up to it, and they have an owner that doesn't care. Exactly the same as Arsenal. We've got Arteta, a manager that's not up to it. He's a football player that somehow got the manager's job. He's not a manager, in my opinion. All he used to do at Man City for Pep was make the tea for the lads and clean the boots. Pep was the one the results. Pep Guardiola was the one that was bringing forward, not Mikel Arteta. And let's have that straight. I'll be saying that tonight, blue in the face, guys. I'm 110% Arteta out. I'm not one of these fanboys. I'm not one of these guys in love with Mikel Arteta. And people actually mention him the same breath as Arsene Wenger. Comical stuff. I mean, myself and Warren and some of the older YouTubers, you know, Ozzy Gunnar, less of the old, they'll be saying. Arsenal, Alex, we can remember when the club was, 2004 and before that. I've supported the club since 1993. So we can remember the good old days too. A lot of the younger fans now, all they know is the mediocrity since 2004 that we've been faced with. 17 years without winning the title. They're coming along then, they're in love with Mikel Arteta. I think they want to go on a date with him or they fancy him or something. I don't know what's going on with him. And to the guy that got Lee Gunner suspended from Twitter, man, you need to look at yourself in the mirror, my friend. I'm not going to mention your account or your name right now, but you know who you are, my friend. And the way you got Lee Gunner suspended was just cowardly. You know what I mean? Putting in a complaint about it. And then Lee Gunner was saying that guys were saying, okay, let's go for troops yet. Let's try to get him suspended from his Twitter. I mean, these people, man. Muppets. Anyway. Warren's team talk, he's way too negative a coach. Way too negative. Exactly. Could be 2-0 against Leicester out tomorrow. he won't turn that game around. He won't have the wherewithal, the know-how, the technical nous. He's no Jurgen Klopp. You know what I mean? He sure as hell is no Arsene Wenger. He's no Jurgen Klopp. He's no Pep Guardiola. He's no Thomas Tuchel. You know what I mean? It's going to be a very tough game tomorrow against Leicester. It's hard to say which way it's going to go. It's going to be a tough one. I don't know. Warren thinks it's going to end in defeat against Leicester anyway. I think if Jamie Vardy gets on top, the game is going to be won and lost in the midfield, but definitely the defence is going to have to nullify Vardy. I mean, he likes to upset defences. He likes to get stuck in. He puts himself about, and he's intimidating. And he is an incredible finisher. He's got the finish like devastating. He's an incredible forward. I mean, he smashes the ball into the roof of the net. If we can keep Vardy quiet, but we need to stop their midfield from playing. And they have James Maddison, one of the greatest midfielders in the Premier League. We tried to purchase him, of course. They also have Brendan Rodgers. He's much better coaching than Mikel Arteta. Arteta could get schooled tomorrow because Brendan Rodgers knows exactly how to use his team. And we have a much better defence than we had before. A much better goalkeeper now in Ramsdale. He's going to be tested. He's going to have a busy game. There's no doubt about it. It's the early morning kickoff, guys, at the King Power Stadium. Arsenal need to get something out of the game. Like I said, if we were offered a point now, I'd take it. I'd bite the hand off him. It's going to be a seriously tough game. Saka, should he start? He hasn't been in form, I'll be honest. He's not on form. So I don't know. The forwards, I would start with Aubameyang and Lacazette. I would play a 4-4-2 with 2 backs of 4 protecting the goal. Yeah, I think we should play like that and press from the front. When you press from the front, you need players with a lot of pace. I would play Martinelli and Lacazette. Martinelli can cover ground and he can put people under pressure, and he can finish. But he needs game time. The man's not getting game time. He got game time against Leeds, somebody was telling me. And what did he get before that? 2 substitute appearances. He hasn't been getting game time. He went away and he won an Olympic gold medal with Brazil. He thought he was going to come back and have a regular place in the team, being a starting 11. It hasn't worked out like that. Simple as. You know what I mean? We'd have to feel for him. It's been a frustrating time for him. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live stream there. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for all your likes, your subscribes, and your comments since I started my channel 3 years ago. Thank you for all your support, guys. If you can, watch my old school Gunner playlist. Just leave it on play, guys, for the whole day. You don't need to watch it. Just play my playlist. Thank you to Warren from Warren's Team Talk for tuning in. Check out his channel, guys. Like his videos and subscribe to his channel. Click on the notifications that you get notified every time he uploads content. He's uploading all the quality content right now. Do yourselves a favor, check out the man's channel. It's Warren's Team Talk. Thank you to the Devils United. You always come along and post one comment and then come out of the chat. I don't know what that's about. You're busy as it was. But anyway, I'm going to big up your channel either way. Check out their channel, the Devils United. Like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to click on the notifications again every time you upload another one in for more. Thanks a lot, buddy. There's no need to thank me, you know. There's no need to thank me. It's what it is. I'd help anyone I can. We go way back, Warren. We go way back. Myself and Warren go way back, lads. About another one I would like to thank John by Dre. Check out John by Dre's channel, guys. Smash a like in his videos. Subscribe to his channel. And don't forget to click on the notification time he uploads content. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. I'm going to leave it there. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Leave the last comment to Warren. Thanks a lot, buddy. You're welcome, Warren. No problem. Thank you too, yeah. You're welcome. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Play my old school Gunner playlist if you can and support me. Help me get along to monetization a little bit faster. I'm on course. I think the end of January, start of February, I'll be monetized. It's been 3.5 years. I've kind of done it on and off. Like I took a year off then. I was working, this, that, and the other. I was in Switzerland trying to get my life together. Now I'm back at it full. I'm heading back to Europe, back in Ireland. Flying into Dublin on the 10th of November. So I'll be back there to recap down in Cork. And I'll be cracking on with my channel as per usual. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. Take it easy, guys. Good luck to Arsenal tomorrow in the game. I have another live stream coming up in just over 4 hours. I'm being joined by the guest, Gunner. He's going to be on the channel, and we're going to be talking all things Arsenal, and of course looking ahead to tomorrow's match against Leicester, away to Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Take it easy, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Come on, you Gunners.